Suppose if your customer asks that I'm having the Excel sheet or the file in which I'm having the customer data or some information related to some project and ask you to build a full-fledged application in order to create, update, delete the record in the application, which the team members or the project manager can access with the help of the browser, so that they can avoid working on the files locally in the individual computers. Suppose if you get such a requirement, then you can learn how to do the same, that is build the application using the file in just matter of seconds. For demonstration purpose, I have this file, that is the CSV file, in which the user is storing the project information like the project ID, name, start date, end date, manager detail, cost, status, client name, location, and the description. And every information what you see over here should be added by each of the team member who is working on the particular project and shared to their project manager. Now it becomes difficult for the project manager, that is to get the information from the multiple files and create a single file, and this will be a repetitive work which the manager has to do every day. So these things you can avoid by creating an application where users can directly go to the browser, open the application, enter the details, and manager can just view and take the actions. Now first thing is you should have some kind of data in a file like in the Excel, CSV or text file. In order to create the application based on a file, we have to go to the Apex, log into the Apex, go to the app builder. Here we have to click on the create, or you can alternately click on the create button over here. Here we should tell create the app from the file. I will straight away click on this create app from file. So before that you have to see, it says you should upload CSV, XML, XLSX, XLSX means the Excel file, MS Excel or the JSON file. Or you can copy paste the data as well. I will go for this create application from a file. You can copy paste the content over here, what I'm having over here in the text file. But I will upload the file. I will click on this choose. I will select the file. It's over here. Click on open. So it's processing our data. Now what Apex will do is it will read the data and it will show you what data our file has over here at the bottom. If it is unable to understand what kind of delimiter it is using, suppose we have selected the CSV and we don't have the comma in the CSV, rather we have a pipe delimiter, then we can tell our delimiter is pipe. Next, all this information what you see over here will be stored in a table. So Oracle is going to create a table. I will tell this as projects. Now what you type over here will be automatically converted into the uppercase. This is the functionality of the Apex. Now I will tell projects demo 01. So this is going to create a projects demo 01 table and it will store all the information necessary for this project. Then coming to the primary key, it's saying identity column or sysuid. I will keep this default, that is identity column. Suppose if you want to preview, just click on this preview the data. It will show the data. So here it will show the details. And the first line we are saying is a header, because the first line in our CSV file is the header over here. Suppose if you don't have this, then you can just uncheck. Once you are happy with the data, click on this load data. What Oracle will do is it is going to create this projects underscore demo 01 table in our workspace. So once the table has been created, we can create this application straight away by clicking on this create application over here. I will click on this. Alternatively, you can go to the app wizard and you can click on this create an application. It will open you this page itself. Now by default, when we created this application by clicking on that create application button, Oracle will be creating a number of pages for us. Apex is creating the life of developers very easy so that the developers will focus on just solving the business problems rather than wasting their time building the pages, creating the transformation files, mapping the data from the file to database, creating the DDL statements. So all these things would have taken 2 to 3 days. So Apex is doing just in the matter of few seconds. Now here we can change the appearance. We can make this as redwood light. We can save the changes. Also, we can customize this, which we will learn in the later point of time how we can customize these pages. The icon, if you want to change, you can change as per the use case for which you are building the application. I will go for some other icon which will show the project. But then I will keep everything default and I will keep the create application button. So this is going to create the report, forms and all the pages over here. And we will be straight away navigate into the application dashboard page. So this time we had not selected any of the features, just it has created a global page. global page is like the index page for this application, or the home page or the shell page. Suppose if you want to show the information or a message in all the pages which we create, then we can put in the global page and it will be visible in all the pages. Now I will run this application and see what Oracle has created. It's asking me to log in because it is going to create a session ID to interact with this application. I have populated my details. I will click on sign in. So the session ID has been created and it is visible over here so that the user can interact with this application again and again using the same session ID. So I can go to the search page over here. So user can search over here based on the budget. So all these things will be automatically added by Oracle. So users don't have to worry much about this. Suppose we want to search based on the report information, like it will show the details of all the projects. Now, if any team member wants to modify over here, they can go to the ERP implementation. Suppose end date is changed, you can go over here and tell end date is now this one and click on apply changes. Now, users don't have to update in a file and send as an email attachment to the project manager. Again, project manager's job has become very easy. They have to just open this application and view the data what users has entered. So like this, we can create the application in Apex from file in just few seconds.